This episode, we continue our journey up the WA coastline. We head to Warrnambool Station to soak in an artesian spa, and then to Warra Station just for one night, before breaking down not once, but twice, eventually getting us towed into Exmouth. We then spend a day on Ningaloo Reef swimming with whale sharks. Check it out.
So we're just doing a stop at the Overlander Roadhouse on our way to Warrnambool Riverside Retreat and just come across this. There's no information board or anything, so I'm not quite sure. Waiting for me to come back so that they can get the food out of the travel buddy. It's a bit hot though. I'm not sure that I feel like eating something that hot.
We crossed the 26th parallel latitude line and continued up the Northwest Coastal Highway. We loved seeing the landscape change and the random goats on the side of the road. And then we got to Warrnambool Station. Warrnambool Station Riverside Retreat is located 123 kilometres south of Carnarvon. It's a destination famous for its artesian bore baths fed by the natural pressure of the Birdwrong Aquifer, 240 metres below the surface.
So we've made it to Warrnambool Station. Flick around.
Our campsite was underneath the river gums, shady and tranquil. We had the place almost to ourselves, being just out of peak season. There was no one camped beside us, and we had the chance to use the baths when no one else was around, both in the evening as well as in the morning. We were pleasantly surprised at how quiet it was and expected it to be much busier. The showers were so spacious, and our first taste of a hot outback outdoor shower.
Look at his face.
You gonna get in?
The Birdwrong Aquifer sits 240 metres below the surface. The baths sit at a temperature of approximately 33 degrees Celsius. They are therapeutic, containing high levels of minerals like magnesium, as well as iron and other salts. Then it was time to leave Warrimal Station. We were headed to Warra the next night, just for one night. We'd initially planned a 12-month lap, so this was us getting up to Ningaloo in time for Sam's birthday. And then we got our first real taste of corrugations. And corrugations, and more corrugations. This road went forever, and it was corrugated as anything. The kids loved all the cattle, Alex made friends with the station dog, we enjoyed a beautiful sunset, and then got ready to check out Coral Bay the next day. We stopped at Coral Bay for fuel, and it was the most expensive fuel of the trip to that point.
So then came breakdown number 1.
And here we are again. Lucky it's not the turbo, just the intercooler. Just the hose clamp or something. Sam sorted it out. We'll be back on the road in a minute. Fun times. Henry's cracking it. He's fixed it now, it was just in there.
Yeah, so driving out of Coral Bay, and all of a sudden Janelle started hearing this air noise, which I thought was just the snorkel or the exhaust, and she was adamant she could hear this noise. And I kept saying, no, it's fine. And then all of a sudden, it sounded like my aircon went full blast every time I put my foot on the accelerator. And I'm like, okay, so now I can hear the noise. Pulled over, couldn't see anything, checked everything, kept driving. 5k's down the road, pulled over again, got the step ladder out and started having a look around, and realised that the intercooler pipe had popped off, the intercooler, in between the intercooler and the intake manifold. So I just spent the last hour on the side of the road, in the middle of nowhere, fixing the car. It's been great fun. I'm sweating like crazy.
Yeah, that hat's no good, is it?
The hat, plastic lined on the inside.
On a bald man.
On a bald man. Oh, look at that.
That's disgusting.
After
Yuck.
Just came out.
You're just gonna... That's really gross. Not great.
No, but now I've got 2 hats. I can wear that hat, and then I can put my hat over the top.
You look like the monkey from Aladdin.
Oh my god, maybe my head might not sweat as much now.
Show me the hat.
There's no,
Oh, that's better.
no plastic liner in there. I had this
Maybe you're meant to remove it.
silk thing
No, I'll leave
with
it.
a plastic, literally plastic liner. And I just
Anyway,
sweat
he's cracking it.
bullets. Of course, when do babies crack it? At the worst time.
Excuse me, Henry. What's the problem?
We left Warra Station with the anticipation that we were heading to Exmouth, a place we had been dying to go. Little did we know we would break down for the second time on that route, this time getting us towed into Exmouth.
Woohoo! Heading to Ningaloo.
Then came breakdown number 2. We had engine lights, service lights, and limp mode. So, a tow truck was called.
And here we go again. Got a pretty nice replacement for a moment. Better than what we've got.
We were towed into Exmouth, ready to celebrate my birthday.
Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday.
So I was supposed to be on Ningaloo, Windabandy Site 1, but RACV dropped us off at RAC Exmouth, so we had a birthday dinner at Barbecue Father instead.
We had a Whaleshark tour booked for Sam's birthday. Luckily, they cancelled on us prior to arriving in town, which was good because we got towed in. However, this turned out to be a blessing in disguise, because then we met Ocean Eco Adventures, and we've been in love with them ever since. We were picked up by a shuttle bus and taken to Tantabiddy Boat Ramp. We got on a tender and then boarded Latitude 22. We met Jimmy and the gang, and got a safety briefing before heading to our first snorkel spot.
If it smells a bit fishy around the place, it's because the coral has spawned. Alright, so you might see a bit of stuff floating on the surface.
Every day, please don't go to the toilet. The best place for you is going to be at the back of the boat over here. Sitting on the SUs, looking out to the horizon. Okay, and if you sit over the side with the fish, and one of the crew members will be over to put that meal on the back. Okay?
This was an epic day out on Ningaloo Reef. We left Tantapidi boat ramp and made our way to our first snorkelling site for the day. We stopped at a beautiful spot called Mangrove Bommy and jumped in for a snorkel. This was Sam's first time snorkelling and Alex's first time in blue water.
Are you going to love it, Henry? What are you watching? Dory. Getting suited up.
Alan, don't do this, just kind of wiggle your fingers. Wiggle your fingers a little bit.
We can't take credit for all of the amazing photos. Some of them were taken by Ollie Clarke from Ollie Clarke Photo, courtesy of Ocean Eco Adventures.
I had never snorkeled before, so jumping into blue water on Ningaloo Reef was scary.
How you going, Alex? You look ready. Would you like a noodle? A blue one? Good work.
Sorry?
Hey, do you want to if you want, you can pop this under your arm just to get in the water and sit down with your legs hanging over the edge and then slide straight into me.
Just make sure that strap is above your ear.
The ladder isn't really very good steps to getting down, so you kind of just have to leap faith in the water. You don't want to do it?
Yeah, Dad's coming. Dad's coming.
Dad's coming. He'll help you out. I'll hold this for now.
And I'm so glad I did it. I had an awesome time.
Yeah, okay. Just relax. Keep going. Keep paddling. You're doing good, buddy. Look at me. Smile. So this was my first time snorkeling. Paddle, bub.
What are you doing?
You're dancing.
It was then time to head outside the reef to where the whale sharks were. It wasn't long before the Ocean Eco aircraft spotted a whale shark to swim with.
It's super clear, so just give it some space.
Yeah.
Go, go, go!
Okay. You sure? Alright. Get with me, guys. Let's get everyone to line up.
Alright, yeah, so get on the mail board. Oh, we're not come back.
The first whale shark was a big male, almost 7 metres. He didn't stick around for long and took a bit of a dive. I had the kids with me, so watching Sam from the boat was daunting, as that water looked way more swelly than the inner reef.
Sorry for the shaky footage, but so soon after the coral spawn, the whale sharks were a little bit fast, and me not being an experienced snorkeler, didn't quite get the keeping the camera still and swimming kind of thing. Sam managed to swim with 6 different whale sharks in beautiful blue water. The swim time was almost an hour and a half.
Did everyone see the shark? Awesome. A little bit of a turn off, did it? That was a bit easy. Oh,
Then we were lucky enough on the boat that a whale shark came to the surface. Sadly, Sam had sat this one out and wasn't in the water, but it looked amazing. We cruised back to the lagoon where we had some lunch before enjoying an afternoon snorkel. The site was called the Jewellery Box, and the conditions were beautiful. We had a great snorkel and spotted lots of beautiful healthy coral and plenty of pretty reef fish. There was more anemone fish, an octopus, and even a white-tipped reef shark.
Keep kicking. Look at that, there's the boat. Wave to bub. Look at us. We're in the water. We're snorkeling in Ningaloo Reef, mate. How cool is this?
the boat is moving.
The boat's not moving away, it's just running the motor to charge the generator. Okay? How good's this? Fun?
Yeah.
You want to look down in the water again?
Maybe.
GoPro's under the water.
Nada.
Yeah. Say hi, Mum.
Then we headed back to Tantabiddi with some drinks and afternoon tea. Thanks Ocean Eco for an awesome day.
They were all between that size. It's one that's about 3 metres. But yeah, about 4 we normally see. Occasionally we see them up to 190 metres. Does anyone know what the biggest whale shark ever was?
Ground? Oh, you want to go down? You look at the boat. See? What's up? Here you go to Alex. You're going to go all the way in that way. See? Look around.
A boat a bit scary for me. Time to go home.
The next day, we checked out the Ningaloo Aquarium and Discovery Centre.
We're gonna the big bus.
There's some mini sharks. Mini sharks there. Can you see me a little bit?
No.
Okay, here's a good view.
These are the things that we like caves. Pretty scary actually.
That's scary.
Hey, little fella.
It reminds me of the one that's in that blue show to watch.
I had enough. It was time to go home.
So the mechanic in Exmouth couldn't properly fix the Ranger. He cleared the codes and advised us to head up to Karratha to get it fixed up there.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe and hit the notify bell for when our next episode drops. Next episode, we get our first taste of Cape Range National Park. We have to cut our time short there as we need to head to Karratha to get the Ranger fixed. See you next time.